Hey, it's Salami Okami, but you can call me Will. This will be the first video that I'll have on my channel, seeing how it goes. I don't quite know how well this will go. Don't know how you all, depending on how many of you will care about. But I do want to see if this, I don't know, might be a good idea to start off with. Honestly, I've been debating whether or not when to do this. I wanted to do it earlier, but never quite got the chance. So here, I'm going to start off a game like this. Make sure to tell down in the comments below to see if I'm doing fine or not. Obviously, though, I am new to all of this, so if there's any frustrations in the way of the recording is, I do apologize. I'm going to try my best, but as we see here, we're going to start off with the game Bug Fables. We're going to name Salami. Why? I don't know. I feel like it's going to be funny. The land of Bulgaria. A peaceful, prosperous place where many adventurous bugs gather. Although it wasn't always that way. Lured by the promise of riches and lush fields, a young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Together with her daughters and fellow ant servants, she's established Bulgaria's modest first settlement. Her people were happy, the ant kingdom flourished, and yet the queen's dream had still not been fulfilled. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power. It was none other than the everlasting sapling, a plant which would grant unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. She searched and searched and searched. Alas, she never found it. She entrusted her dreams to the princess before falling into a hard-earned sleep. Determined to succeed where her mother did not, the new queen rallied the people together under her claws, opening the doors of the kingdom to bugs of all shapes and kinds. She attracted ambitious and skilled adventurers. Her decree was loud and clear. Find me the everlasting sapling, and you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. With this, the Explorers Association was found, with its many members searching across the kingdom for clues and treasure. Even unto this day, the sapling has not been found, but every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Or at least the stories I was told in my land. Despite many unfortunate incidents, tales of your people helped me keep my adventuring spirit alive. Rest assured, Kabu, they are not mere legends but real history. This Explorers Association and all the explorers who risk their wings for glory are proof of it. Then, Sir Maki, would you consider my earlier offer? Kabu, I respect your passion, but it take missions to the highest danger. An unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team. Unproven? Maki, I've tested many hardships in the north. Or so you say. Your knowledge of our culture and your passion for exploring are as true as my blade's edge, Kabu. But I would ask you not to press the issue. This is not a place to cause a scene. What? Care to say that again? As I said, we cannot allow children to explore, much less snake-mouthed men. I am not a kid. So much for that. Would you accompany me, Combo? It is my duty to investigate. Well, if you insist. Arrow keys to move, C to jump or talk. As we see here, this game is sort of the spiritual successor to the first two Paper Mario games. Say whatever you will about them, everyone has their own likes. Whether you like the first one and second one, whether you like the third, fourth, fifth, okay, let's just not have any arguments. So as you see here, I'm starting off with Cobbly. Who was good one time. Alright, let's go up and see what the fuss is about. Eagle, B, lower your voices. What is the matter? Oh yeah, also, I do apologize with voices. I might end up forgetting them. I might not do them correctly. I might mispronounce stuff, so I do apologize for that if you have your own way of pronouncing it. But I'm trying my best here. This guy's calling me a kid. Says I can't explore. Shadow is going to change the rules, you child. Shut it! It's not about age, it's about skill. I'm V, the best explorer the Hive has ever seen. I'm not some random bee. An explorer bee. Yeah, got a problem saying bees can explore. Expected honey and pain. I didn't say that, but silence, please. This guild of ours was no place for petty squabbles. Look, I can't just give information to some bee, much less without a partner. The team should be a duo of explorers, you know? I'm worth like 4 bees, okay? Hey, bee. What do you want? Why don't we join forces? We both wish for a Pardon me. We both wish for a permit, yet lack a companion. Wait, do I look that desperate? I don't even know you. I have a promise I must keep, and for that, I must explore. How bad could it be? Well, it can't be worse than having to stay put. Deal! Wait, you two are crazy. You won't last a second in Sneak Mouth. I'll prove you wrong. No. You are both most likely mere novices ruled by your strong emotions. I have no doubt that if you left today, you would return inside a bag. Sir Rocky, although you outranked me in spades, you shouldn't underestimate me. I went through quite a bit to get here. Yeah, buds like you look down on others are really annoying. Very well, I shall test your resolve. Tell us, who made you king of this joint? The Ant Queen herself, for she has knighted me as her royal blade. Not again. I accept your challenge. Meet the ready. Watch your own or an house born ready.
Our opponent is no amateur. Would you like to review some combat tips? This here, I'm going to look through the tutorial. I have played this game before, but for those of you who have not, I'm gonna try to keep the spoilers down to a minimum and explore around. If you do end up following and playing through the game, try to do some things your own way and not just copy, because then you won't be able to experience it the way you want to. Sure, let us review. Hit me up, maybe I'll learn something. Listen then, we can both perform one action per round, be it attacking, using item, etc. We can power up our attacks with moving commands unique to each move. Watch this. If I hold down, power up my monster. What blade is if I press C at the right time, I can power up my beamerang. The beamerang? You want to hit it in the green. At first I was a bit confused on how to hit it, but then once I realized, oh, so that's how you're supposed to do it. Don't let your guard down, V. After our turn ends, the enemy's next. I know, yeah, I see it right. You can block, as the game says here. Pressing C a bit before the enemy hits you reduces damage received. With perfect timing, you reduce even more damage. I don't quite know the defensive value on the way guarding works, but if you early guard, right, like you just guard a little too early or a little too late, something like that, the enemy's attack, I think, damage-wise, is reduced by 1. But if you hit it with perfect timing right as soon as they hit you, it is reduced by 2. So with the better timing you get, the less damage you take, which can be preferable in many situations. Now, ow, what the heck? You trying to kill something? You cannot handle that much. You should surrender. Go home and guard honey with your sick toy. Toy? Now I'm mad. We should pay it back tenfold. It's time to use a skill. Just like attacks, you select them from the yellow flower. Skills require us to use TP, T points. Though,
So watch out for how many we have left. We should pass your wounds too using items from the blue flower. Toggle between commands.
So as we can see here, we now have this. Now you see X allows us to switch between who gets to go first in the turn order. Maybe let's say we want to use an item to heal something. We'd be able to do that with Kabu and then heal V and have V then attack. However you want to pronounce V's name, V5, you know. I think the idea that the developers had is to be pronounced as V, kind of like a pun off of B. Alright, let's go and see what V can do. So you see here, one of her team points skills is Tornado Toss. Toss the people in a circular motion. Multi-hit move that hits a single target. Alright, let's try it out. So press C with the cursor in the right spot. This move does more damage at the first hit and keeps hitting multiple times afterwards. There are only some things that can allow us to power up our attacks, but for now, we don't have to worry about that. Let's see Kabu's skill. Taunt. Taunts enemies, making them focus on attacking Kabu for this turn. So what's interesting about this is that all enemies will aggro onto him, as it states. But enemies also won't run away. That might be helpful to know later on. There might be some enemies that are worthwhile taking after, but they run away. So now as we can see here, Kabu will get attacked. Usually, whoever's in front will have a higher chance of getting hit, but they also gain a +1 to an attack. As you see, V's little profile in the top left, you can see that there's an arrow underneath it, thus meaning that it's getting arrow plus an attack from the front. The reason why I chose this game to be the first to post on my channel, I guess you could say, is I didn't quite want to do some other games that might be more focused on gameplay, because I do want to practice my commentary. Excuse me. So I thought, why not try a game like this? Obviously, it starts off easy and it gets harder and harder. Such skill with the blade. You pass. What? You perform well enough, but your feeling makes it harder to see the world through your attacks. I am no one to keep you from your explorer permit. At Edel, you may grant it to them. I get your shit in this, huh? Maki, it's the Queen's Blade. Here, you can have it. You got the explorer permit. I did it. Snake-Mouth Den is going to be all mine. All the riches, all the glory. Snake-Mouth Den, it lies to the west of the Association's simple path, although filled with danger. There's much treasure to be found, but its jaws have claimed many. Treasure, huh? Maki! Seriously, brother, how long are you going to keep me waiting? My apologies, Kino. Why, Kabu, I must be going now. As you can see, my duty calls me. May you succeed in your mission. What a weird bunch. He ended up causing quite the scene himself, to that fighting prowess. How many years must he have trained? So, I'm B, I guess from the hive nearby. The big tree? Oh, I'm Kabu. I moved in just 1 moon ago from the north. Cool. Indeed. Awkward. Sir Maki said Snake-Mouth was to the west, right? Should we get moving? Right, yeah. Let's go right away. Don't fall behind, okay? Hey, wait, you two. What's wrong? You know what your goal of Snake-Mouth expedition is. Now, we could say, of course, as it always is, especially since the beginning, it's like, oh, hey, you're trying to find clues to the sap. Let's see what he has to say. Nope. What? You'll go there without knowing anything? It's like asking to perish.
Shesh Eagle, just say it. Your goal is to find an ancient artifact that is shriveled to be inside around there. Many tried, but no one ever found it. Most never came back. I don't know what that queen watched for that, but she is right to tell me to find it. We'll find it, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm on the case after all.
Guess this one worries me.
Alright, now we've... Chapter 1. A Dysfunctional Trio. Alright, here we go at the start of it. Here we go. Change the party leader by pressing Z. You can check your inventory status and other things by escape. Now we can move around, and if we want Coggle in front, we can press this, or if we have B in front, we can press Z. You can connect a controller. I have played this first on a controller. I feel it might be slightly better on a controller, but if you don't have one, don't worry. You can always remap your buttons to have a better feel playing the game. Alright, let's see what the board's... No, nothing says on the board. Alright, let's see what this man up here has to say. Finally done. Sometimes work just doesn't stop coming.
Oh, okay, who are you again?
Excuse ya, I'm Artist, and I keep this place running. Oh, thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah, thanks.
So you two faced Monkey, eh? Bet you found it a tad too easy. Yeah, know it. Hey, I see you lot like challenge. One sec, I have this thing. Please take it. You got the hard mode medal. Boosts enemy strength but gives you more XP and rewards. I'm probably going to run with this medal. This medal does make the game more challenging, and that's how I played through the game the first time. Nope, you don't have to run this. There will be bosses that you fight that will give you bonus items should you use this. But there will be something later on that will allow you to refight them, and you can equip this during that to still get those same rewards. So you don't have to worry about running this alongside with me. You can if you want to, but I personally think if it gets too challenging, never be afraid to take it off and play through the game the way you want to. You got the medal. These artifacts help you by giving different effects. To equip medals, go into the pause menu by pressing escape and select medals and stats. Once there, you can equip medals to different party members by using left and right to switch who you are equipping it to. Medals cost MP, or medal power, to equip. Be sure to check how much you have left. What's this? A medal?
Let's say it should make things more interesting for you. The higher the risk, the higher the reward, as they say. If you defeat any powerful enemies while wearing it, come see me, alright? I won't say no to free stuff. You got a deal.
Thank you for entrusting us with this. Take care, Artist.
Safe exploring, folks. Remember to check in every now and then. As I said, let's press escape.
And in here, we have our inventory, which shows the play time. Excuse me, what rank we are, how much stuff we have in the bottom right. If you look at the very bottom right, it looks like something interesting we can collect. That's a collectible that we can collect throughout the game, but as stated before,
We won't be seeing those until later. So let's not worry about that. Look at our inventory. We see that we have crunchy leaf. So it allows us here for enemy healing right here on the screen. We could press C and then press what we need. But I'm not going to do that, or there's no need. You can also check the key items, which will
always be in here unless other story-wise they take it.
But for now, we have an explorer's permit that shows us that we're now explorers. We look at else it says, we see the hard food bags costs nothing to equip. Doesn't matter who they equip it to, it'll be equipped for everyone. The library, you can see that we fill out many things. And we see here, it shows us our mainline quests that we're going through. Settings, and everything needed. here. I think we're good for now. Let us continue forward. What do you have to say? Good showing. Not in any stand on his blade. Well, I thank you. I assume you've endured it as well. Hey, well, the Lessons Association can say that at least that much. Oh, so everyone here is crazy strong. Boy, they found a reliable partner to carry them. Are you trying to say something? Not at all. If you're offended by it, it only shows your insecurity. What's your deal? You want to fight? Enough, V. Enough, V. We just got granted our permit. Let us not get into trouble. Good luck, you two. You don't need it. I wonder. So yeah, as we can tell so far, V is usually very sassy. But I think you'll grow to attach to these characters. Oh, Eri, why was Rocky so dreamy? Have you got mad again? He's so arrogant. You tell her, Eri. Pompous as he wasn't kind enough to test us. No, he does that to everyone. You see this once, he does this to everyone. You see this once a week. Oh, Rocky's such a show-off. This stupid role-playing wannabe gatekeeper, I'll show him. This will not stand. I shall challenge him to duel to the death or honor on our line. Hey, you don't have to go that far. Oh, he's just kidding, right? Kabu? Yes, of course. Kidding. I was most certainly only jesting. You better have been. Let's just go, Kabu. Alright, let's get going. Let's get out of here. We're been here long enough. Oh, let's see what these guys look like. Hey, why are you hitting that crystal? You could break it down. How, you really don't know? This sounds why. Forget my partner, Celia. Her mouth is most loose. This is the ancient crystal, correct? They're unique to this land. Correct. It can store the record of previous travelers if you smack them with something. This crystal is yellow, so it'll even heal your wounds. You expect to believe that? All that awesome stuff for hitting a rock? Come on, leave that show. Would you like to save? I'm going to save here. Friends, there is not much to worry. If somehow recording gets corrupted, I will cry. But at the same time, since I'm running hard, it'd be better for me to save than to die and have to start everything all over again. So, yes. It is done. Wow, it really works. This was sell for a fortune. All you get for that prison time. Only the ancient queen can authorize placing these rocks in public spaces. Even if you find them in the wild, they are too heavy to be carried by a single bug. There goes that idea. Still, their properties are amazing. Let us use the one we can, V. Yeah, sure. Let's get moving. Best of luck. Best of luck. So healing? Well, we already saved. But we ourselves can do it, for we can also do it. Alright, let's explore here. What do you have to say? Last night, rain was really heavy. We were very busy clearing up the path. Sorry for the inconvenience. Heave ho, heave ho. Humph. I should have gone into the city earlier. Now I have to wait until this mess is cleared. I understand my wife said. There's nothing I can do until the rocks are cleared. Derek, these rocks are getting in the way of our trade routes. If this isn't cleared soon, we will lose money. Get on with it, ants. This should have never happened. Huh. I'm very angry about rocks, but it seems like we can't get past here. Up there, it seems we're gonna need a key later on. Alright, let us move towards where? The west? What's it? Where we have to go find a place. Let's see here. North Kingdom, West State Pathway, South Golden Path. Huh, Golden Path. That'll be interesting, but it seems like we're gonna have to find it later. I'm gonna end the recording here for now. I do wish to make it any longer, but this is just a test to see how well it goes. I might end up recording more later, or that's some other time. So I'll get going. Hope all of you have a great day. See ya.